Hello YouTube. Today I'm going to do a quick review and walk around on my 2014 Camaro SS RS Sport Package. This car only has 13,180 miles, give or take. She is charcoal gray, has painted gloss black rims by a reputable shop in Los Angeles. Has the quad exhaust performance. I'll show you that in a second. Alrighty. Like I said, this is the SS performance package. There is the upgraded suspension, independent suspension all around for better curb handling. It has a sway bar. Some other gizmos I'll go over. Start up in the front. Here are your LED halos with your projections, your turn signals, your fogs, and your bow tie. And here is the functional hood vent. When you're driving and the engine's already warm, you can also actually see a mirage effect on the hood. It's heat extraction. Here are your big rims. Big Brembo brake calipers all around. This car stops like if it was a little 4-cylinder Honda. Tinted windows and quad windows with the rear window. And moving on to some aspects of the car. Like I said, this is the quad tip performance exhaust. That valve right there opens up this port. You can see the flange right there. And it actually allows exhaust fumes to escape all four when the car is above 3,000 RPM. It's equivalent sounding to of a 2-stroke dirt bike once it hits power band. It sounds really nice and it pulls good. Here's the rear view camera, the sonar, park assist, LED tail lights, they light up all around. The reverse light is LED as well. At night you can actually see everything that's behind you. It does have sunroof, one button open, one button close. Now let's go on to the inside. This is operated by a switchblade key fob with basic controls on it. Sorry about the focus. It has unlock, lock, trunk open, release, and panic. You press this button to engage the switchblade key. Over here you have your automatic window controls, driver and passenger side lock and unlock, side view mirror controls, trunk release, and a map compartment, along with premium Boston speakers all around, with the tweeters up on this side and on the other. Moving on to the interior, dual fully powered leather seats, heated both passenger and driver, 8-way seats, clutch, brake, and gas, hood release down there, tilting and telescoping steering wheel controls. Got your SS embedded into the headrests. And you have your easy access removable harness to get into the back seats. And like any coupe, the back is always going to be cramped, but these have never been sat in. They're literally brand new. Like I said, there's a sunroof. Now let's get onto the cluster. Looking inside of the car, you have your retro styled miles per hour and your revolutions. Again, sorry about the focus, guys. On the steering wheel you got your basic controls. You have your audio controls right here. You can tell the car what you want to do, per se, call wife, call brother, or send text message. Down here you got your mute and call. Sorry guys. volume control, and this is your source button to scroll between AM, FM, XM, Pandora, etc. And you do that through actually pressing it in. And on the left hand side is your cruise control settings. Let me close the door so I can show you guys what this cluster is all about. And there's your audio controls, your head unit. You got a speaker, I can't remember if that's a speaker or a sub in the middle right there. And then you got your heads up display projection housing right there. And of course, trusty SS badge. And it is a 6-speed. Reverse being all the way down to the right and up. And here you got your traction control. Power outlet. Cup holders, one is larger than the other. Inside you have decent storage space. Another power supply, along with your aux, and you can't see that really well, but that's your USB. Your USB and your aux, but who uses that when you have Bluetooth nowadays? In the center again, we have your factory gauges, oil pressure, oil temperature, battery wattage, and your transmission temperature, which I don't know why they have that, because this is a 6-speed. Here you have your heads-up display. I'll go over that in a second on how that's controlled. And on this side, you have your headlight controls, and you press this button in to engage the fog lights. Now moving on to the cluster once more, to the actual display. When you ignite the car or turn the ignition to on, you have a fully colored LCD display. It's very nice. And here you have a little analog with audio control settings. And there's a MyLink back over here. To scroll through this, all you have to do is press the menu button, and it'll give you different options. Oil life, performance menu, which will run you through all your performance needs. Oil temperature, coolant temperature. I'm sorry guys, this sucks. Elapse, top speed recorded while on performance setting, average time on performance, and again, the way you scroll through those options is up and down. And then I'm gonna manually control this. You have your miles per hour. Navigation display actually tells you where to go if you do have your navigation on. Average speed, fuel economy. I do live in the city, a lot of stop and go traffic, that's why I'm at 15. On the highway, my 6th gear is very tall, so I'm well under 1500 RPMs at 75 miles an hour, so I get really good mileage on the highway. And then we scroll and back to that. Now I'm going to shut the car off again and show you the heads-up display, which will show up right here. You can see the Chevy sign. It's hard to see on the camera, but here in person it's actually very, very visible. Yeah, it's not too visible here on the camera. But I'm going to scroll through them. Miles per hour, lateral G-force. God, I wish you guys could see this better. Then you got your miles per hour and your temperature with your compass, all analog, just miles per hour, and back to revolutions in miles per hour. Here on the stereo settings, it is all touch. These buttons on the side, they are heat sensitive, they're not buttons. And let me walk you through that. You push this to turn it on. The stereo play, I have it on XM. Source, I keep it on FM or Bluetooth. Here I'm using the steering wheel controls. There has all your options. You're now playing, navigation phone, AM, FM, XM, Pandora if your phone is connected, and yes, it plays all the playlists on your Pandora. You can like, skip, or dislike music on the actual head unit itself. There's Stitcher, which I don't know what that is. Smart radio apparently. You got your USB if you have one plugged in. Aux, Bluetooth, it is phone and media stream. Your tone settings, configuration, destination for GPS, and movies. Now these two, I think you need to have subscription to XM radio or smart radio, or I think it does it through your phone if you have it connected. I can't remember. There you got your closest gas stations with their prices, quick information about your car. You can go fuel stations, all that good stuff. And then, yeah, through here you can actually control your fob controls, whether you want your lights to turn on and off when you lock your car, and other good little settings like that. Moving to the top, you have your frameless rear view mirror. It's actually very nice, really clean. It has the collision system, OnStar, and the SOS. That's in case you get in an accident. Up here, you have your garage door entry if you have a gate, a garage door, even in some instances some lights, moonroof buttons, and here you got your dome light buttons. I have mine set to automatic with the doors. Here is your speed gear diagram. Now let's take a look under the hood. We'll do some exhaust sound clips, and then I'll let you go. Under the hood we have a 6.2 V8 along with the performance package strut bar. That controls body roll when you're hitting corners, or in some instances taking off. Keeps you more stable, stuck to the ground. Oil changes have been done every 3,000 miles since it's still in its braking period. Synthetic at its adequate weight, 5W30. It has a hydraulic strut, so you don't have to prop up a prong or anything. The battery is not in the engine bay area. It will help it keep longer away from the extreme heats and cold of the car. Now I will show you some exhaust clips and the reason why all my neighbors hate me around here. But who likes neighbors anyways, huh? Alright. Bear with me, guys. As you can see, she sounds very, very mean. We'll take a look here in front of the engine bay now that the car is on. She is actually the quietest engine I've ever heard. Super, super quiet. Not even my wife's Honda can compare. This is just ridiculously quiet. And the power is just crazy. 426 horsepower and I believe 416 torque. It's just absolutely crazy. And here are your vents. Functional. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Till next time.